Stop asking the world for approval. The moment you need others to understand your path, that's the moment you stop living it. Stop seeking others' approval to live your life. You don't need their permission. You don't need their approval. You don't need anything from them. Because if their opinions matter more than your conviction, then what does it matter? Why do you need the authority of their opinion in order to do things that make you happy, in order to do things that you love, in order to do things that are important to you, in order to do things that you just want to do, that you think is your calling, that you think is your purpose, that you think is just something you just would enjoy doing, even if it's just a hobby or something you enjoy, even your rest. We let others' opinions weigh too heavily on us. We let others' opinions influence us way too much. We let it decide our life choices way too much. Who we date, where we live, what career path we choose to go down. We let others influence us and decide, and their opinions weigh on us. And we let their approval dictate our self-esteem, dictate our mental health. And this can be friends, this can be family, this can be parents, this can be anybody. It could just be people on social media, it could be coworkers, it could be people that mean a lot to us, it could be people that really don't mean that much. But why do we fall in this trap of seeking the world's permission, seeking the world's approval, seeking the world's thoughts, opinions, and etc.? If you care what other people think so much and you change your life to really, fit into that box or fit into that opinion, are you even living your own life? Are you even your own person anymore? Or are you the collection of thoughts, opinions of others? Think about it. Truly think about it. Like, your conviction should matter to you. Don't expect other people to understand your path if they haven't been given your vision. God gave you a vision for a reason. Other people might not see it. Your own, like I said, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, they might not see it. But that doesn't mean it's not real. That doesn't mean it's not pulling at your heart, that your mind's not always going to be on it. And people are well-intended, but they're poorly positioned. Teachers, coaches, your parents, best friends, they want the best for you, but sometimes they don't know what the best is. Sometimes they'll tell you, don't get your hopes up. Play it safe. Hey, it's risky. Are you sure that's a good idea? Are you sure you should burn the boats? Are you sure you should stop going to school because of this? But again, they're not going to see the vision. They're not going to feel the conviction that's in your heart, that's in your spirit, telling you, no, go for it. Hey, no, this isn't the right path. You need to go this way. Turn left. Bridge out ahead. They won't understand you. And sometimes you'll feel crazy. Sometimes you'll look crazy. And that's okay. Because sometimes looking crazy is much better than fitting in. Look at some of the greatest people on earth, whether you like them or don't like them. They're polarizing figures. Like I said, I'm not saying these people are good. I'm not saying these people are better. I'm not saying these people are even right. But they've made decisions and they lived in a way that others didn't truly understand. And people thought they were crazy. People still think they're crazy. Kanye West, Walt Disney, Mark Zuckerberg. Like, just think of these people. Malcolm X. Whoever you want to throw in there, there's history, popular figures, inventors, artists, musicians, again, civil rights activists, whoever you want to throw out there, that when they were doing these things, it didn't seem to make sense. Or you would call them crazy, or you'd call them stupid. Honestly, you might call them stupid. Like, hey, you're about to get yourself killed. Some of them were killed. Some of them stood for something, though. And they didn't care to be called crazy. They didn't care to be called dumb. They just stood and lived a life that meant something to them. They stood up for things that were important to them, that they loved, that they cared about, that they were willing to fight and die for. And a lot of us aren't willing to fight and die for anything. And that's the problem. We're okay fitting into the box that the world wants us to fit in. So go out there, be yourself, live a life that you want to live, and find something that is worth fighting and maybe even dying for. This was Consistency Day 511. I hope you got something from this message. If you did, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.